All right, today we're going to deconstruct something that's way more than just a brand. We're talking about a blueprint, a full-on philosophy for building yourself up, especially when it feels like the world wants to tear you down. It was born from the hustle, and it's called Datwork.
So to really get what Datwork is all about, you've got to understand where it comes from. And I'm not talking about the Dallas you see on postcards, all shining and new. No. I want you to picture something different. A shadow city, a place that's just buzzing with this raw, urgent energy, where dreams are clutched super tight like a winning lottery ticket in a hopeful hand.
Do you know, the source material for this has this line that just sticks with you. It calls the game rooms in this world chapels for the desperate. Just let that sink in for a second. It's pointing to a brutal truth, right? The idea that the game is rigged, the house always wins. And that one stark reality, that's the spark. That's where the whole Datwork story kicks off. So that begs the question, right? What do you do when it feels like the whole system is designed for you to lose? How do you actually build something that lasts instead of just breaking? This is the big pivot, where we go from the problem to the solution. And the answer, the solution, is what's called the Datwork mentality. And listen, this is not just some catchy phrase. It's a code, a set of principles that was forged in that exact environment we were just talking about. It's basically a guide for not just getting by, but for building real, unstoppable momentum. Okay, so what is it, really? The heart of this mentality, it's really important to get this. It's not about that toxic, grind-yourself-into-dust hustle culture. Not at all. It's about intentional, purposeful action. It's about committing to showing up 100% every single time, whether you're in the gym, in a boardroom, or just having a really important conversation. Maximum effort. Every single time.
And this whole philosophy is broken down into 6 core principles. This is basically the blueprint for putting the idea into practice. We're talking about developing a positive mindset, learning how to overcome challenges, and building without judgment. It's also about finding your life's purpose, supporting others, and then crucially, execution and consistency. It's all about creating a mindset that sees possibilities, not roadblocks. It really hammers home that it's discipline, not motivation, that builds something that lasts.
All right, so we've got the code, we've got the mentality, but how does an idea like this become, a real thing, something tangible? Well, that's what we're looking at next. Let's dive into the application and see how this entire philosophy gets baked into a real-world brand with a super strong identity. And it all kicks off with a symbol. I mean, look at this logo. It's a statement, right? It's meant to embody that strength and that kind of architectural vision that's at the very heart of this movement. It's clean, it's strong, it's super intentional. It's basically the core principles in visual form. So let's break down the brand's DNA, because this comes straight from their design Bible. The whole vibe, the aesthetic. They call it urban futurism meets down south grit, which is a perfect nod to its origins. And the colors, black, white, concrete gray, that pop of safety orange, they totally reinforce that theme of building something. Then you have the typography, all bold and strong. And the identity itself is all about those Dallas roots, that Louisiana heart, and just pure Southern resilience. See? Every single element has a purpose. And look, this isn't just a cool idea with some nice designs. It's all backed by a serious business strategy. This is way bigger than just selling some merch. We're talking about crafting a whole identity, developing signature products, and really owning the social media space. But what's the end game? The ultimate goal is to build a loyal community. A tribe, really, all united by that Datwork mentality. And that word, tribe, that's absolutely key, because that's what's at the heart of the entire mission. See, Datwork is so much more than a commercial brand. Its real purpose, its larger purpose, is about making an impact. It's about creating a village that actually lifts other people up. Yeah, it goes right back to the code we talked about. Principle 5 says it all, supporting others, multiplying success. I love that. The idea that real success isn't something you just achieve for yourself. It's something you multiply. This is not some add-on or an afterthought. It's woven right into the fabric of the entire philosophy. And this is what that principle looks like in the real world. Rising together, achieving more. The mission here isn't about a one-off charity event. No way. It's about building something sustainable, a village that empowers the next generation year-round. And the support they provide is so tangible, so practical, and seriously impactful. We're talking about things like school supply drives, holiday giveaways, and mentorship events. They're setting up after-school activities, even something as simple but as important as providing haircuts and hygiene care for kids who really need it. It's all about meeting real needs with real solutions. And to make all of this a reality, they've created really clear ways for anybody to get involved. You can be a supporter, a community builder, or an impact partner. The point is, there are structured ways for you to help build this village and make a real, lasting difference. Okay, so we've looked at the world this came from, the code it created, the brand it built, and the impact it's having. So now, let's bring it all back home. Back to you. How can you take this mentality and actually apply it to your own life? Like, starting right now.
Well, it all starts with a choice, with an affirmation. It's about deciding to look at challenges not as roadblocks, but as genuine opportunities for growth. It's about truly understanding that even if the game feels rigged, the only limits that can actually hold you back are the ones you accept for yourself.
And here's a huge one. Your past does not define your future. Think of it like this. Your past is just data. It's not your identity. What really, truly matters are the actions you are taking right now, in this moment. That is what shapes you tomorrow. And this right here, this is the absolute engine of transformation. It's not about motivation. Come on, motivation is an emotion, right? It comes and it goes. It's about the discipline of consistency. It's about showing up, especially on those days you really, really don't feel like it. That is where the real work gets done. That's where change happens. Okay, so to make this super practical, the source material gives you a simple 5-step framework you can use. Step 1, reflect on your story, just be honest about where you are. Step 2, practice gratitude to help shift your mindset. 3, set your intentions for the day. 4, share your affirmation with someone to keep yourself accountable. And step 5, plan your very next concrete step. It's a daily practice, a simple routine. So this all comes down to one final, powerful question that's pulled straight from the manifesto. The difference between who you are right now and who you want to become, it boils down to this one choice. Is today going to be one day, something you'll get to eventually, or is today day one? Day one of you building your own game. The choice is yours.